to some more Solasta Palace of Ice DLC with our first playthrough characters. The struggling is still continuing. Let's see what we got.
So these are the ruins of Telema?
Clear skies, friends.
Hello, adventurers. Need anything from the scavengers?
You must be Ruud. Master Goodcheer told us to come here for information.
Is it Master now? She never was very humble, our dear Violet.
Are you the Sorak killers? Annie mentioned you.
That's us. And Sorak business is why we're here.
Damn! My former mentor, Hector, he disappeared in there, taken by orcs.
We never found him, but we found Soraks. Violet thought he was one of them.
Violet also blew the whole place up.
It happens, darling. Who wouldn't toss a fireball at a bunch of Soraks?
Fireballs are fine.
You said you fought Soraks. Nobody believed in them back then.
I had my doubts, but after the orcs, the spiders, the things we faced couldn't be anything else. We never found Hector, so Violet said it couldn't be a coincidence.
Because she didn't know him.
Can you tell us your names again?
I'm Lena, and this is Ruad, my dear husband and quartermaster of our little scavenger outpost. The place is used as an outpost and relay station for the Badlands and the Marches. You can shop at our stores, sleep in our camp, and of course, do business with the scavengers here.
Who was Hector exactly?
He was a seasoned scavenger when we arrived here. We had a dozen people with us. Orcs attacked us while we were setting up the camp. One of us ran to Kier Kiflin for help, and Annie sent us 4 adventurers.
That was me, along with Violet, Vigdis, and Garrett. We cleaned the place out as much as we could until, well, until it collapsed.
Actually, we're looking for anything related to a Manakanan wizard who taught in Telema.
There's not much left. Just one magic door we could never open, which resisted the collapse.
I guess we'll take our chances.
As you wish.
Thank you.
I think we have a new message from Beric Sunblaze.
New message. Yeah, find traces. What happened to Hector? And a general store merchant. Basic campsite. Oh, now the scavenger system finally pops up. That's nice. Flute. A lot of base crap items. Imagine with everything I found, it's probably because of when the bard got released or something. Speaking of which, just wanted to double check. Yeah, I got some spells I can replace later on. And I have, yeah, I got 20 charisma, so. Archaeology site. Horse. Am I gonna need fly or something? I guess.
Nice
Okay.
jump.
Well, the good thing about warlocks, you only have to do a short rest to restore their spell use.
Arcana, Muto, Viribe.
And there's that small jump. And there's that. Let's see what we got here. Adamantine plate armor. More of the spring shoes. At this point, I'm going to have to give the boots over to my bard, so my movement isn't restricted. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. There. It's always easier when you don't have to worry about encumbrance. And I have a second bag of holding, so it makes sense. So now I can have two characters holding enough items.
Is that the magic door Ruud told us about?
If Violet couldn't open it.
Adrastea's ring. It's shining. What's the link between Adrastea and
Hello.
this door?
You know what? Let's go seek the answer to that question.
I was just waiting.
I'm on the stream.
Okay. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Damn cultists.
So that's Hector?
Oh,
Damn.
Sophie,
We're not
these
the
are the
first ones
ruins of
here.
Telema?
Look up there. He didn't need to come through the door.
Typically Sorak.
Yeah, I realized I made that mistake when I was doing it. And then I was like, oops. Yeah. Granted, I also was handy enough when I forget. Ooh, purpose. Now let's see here. I always had some fancy spells for later. Oh, that's hilarious. You can upgrade heal. Let's see. You know what? Let's do it that way.
Natura Honjo Malmis. Death claims you.
Yeah, for my warlock, I also picked. I was going to take. I was thinking gravity slam, but I think finger of death will be good for a boss situation.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
Impressive.
Yeah. Well, I can always replace the spell later on if need be. I still thought it was funny because
Stay with us.
I still thought it was pretty hilarious because they did not want me to revive the dwarf. Okay, contenders. Yeah, take it.
Again! Harder!
Yeah, that's where the other spider went.
Hey, that was mine!
There we go.
Arcana Evo Malmis.
Another miss.
That spider went bye-bye. I figured out of all the spells I had selected for a bard, I didn't really have a use for Glyph. Granted that it's a one-time
You've endured
use.
worse.
I might use it eventually, but probably not right away. Ow.
That I like.
At least the spider stayed in the swarm.
Again!
There we go. Yeah, I found something that was pretty hilarious when I was looking through. There was an item called Slippers of Spider Walking, which is practically the cloak of spider walking, only it doesn't require attunement. Probably because it was a later added item. Oh, this place looks dangerous. Yeah, the cloak can cast Pass Without Trace.
More mana cannon shenanigans. I love it.
Or restrained by webs. And it reduces damage you take from poison. Make yourself and up to 5 allies stealthier for 1 hour. That's funny. I remember because the first time, like even the first playthrough, because we were at that temple library, it's like, don't split up, don't split up. And yet the game gives you a situation where it's like, you have to split up. That was hilarious. Oh, what do we have here? Triangular key. Okay, I'm looking for magic keys. Laboratory Solasta. Yeah, the story was Violet threw a fireball in here, so... Oh, there's a square key.
This minor gate is not what it seems.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, laboratory experimental function used with caution. Triangular key required for the treasure room. Imperial network access. Square key and sovereign needed. Okay, so I want the treasure room. I need the triangle key. Still need to find the keys. Mysteries of the Southern Continents. Oh. Yeah, I saw aquatic ruins. But yeah, I thought another player was on, so then it was like, oh, me and Levy today. And then I realized it was a different person on my contacts list that was in Fractals. Because I was hoping to bring in one person a long time back before. But then, you know what? It was convenient because I was actually able to finish up my weekly and a couple of things. I had a really long convergence. Token of friendship from Lord X. Gains item Magnificent Longsword. Ooh, this might be good. What's this do?
Arcana, Devo, Oculus.
Anvil. Resistance to cold damage is halved. Resistance to fire damage is halved. Your charisma score is 21 while you're wielding this weapon and are attuned to it. It has no effect if your charisma score is 21 or higher. Attack bonus plus 3, damage bonus plus 3, versatile. Does fire and ice damage. Ooh. Versatile too, so I can give that to my barbarian and have it two-handed. So I could do that, or I could give it to my bard. That'll help with the score. But then again, my rage also does poison, so that's going to be hilarious. Yeah, this'll work. Then I got something to use other than the Great Axe. Ooh, blade looks fancy. One 8 die plus 3, 110 if plus 3. And then it has a 1/8 cold and 1/8 fire. You also get resistance to cold and fire, which, because of my dragon attunements are poison and acid, the barbarian becomes a literal tank. Armor clad. You know what? I don't need this ring equipped that badly. Or actually, the cloak is not necessary. Actually, yeah, I'll unequip the ring. I don't need it. Oh, the cloak just makes it easier for me to walk on walls. And a couple of other things. But I use the cloak for encounters as well. So that'll work.
Kind of like that.
No, that's because 360 isn't that bad. It's also possible. Well, I know Tito doesn't play Alex, so it might have been either Blighting or what was Levy playing? Okay, yeah. No, actually, because 360 radius is a lot bigger than 240. It's about the same size radius as my lunar impact. It's got a wide range. Well, the thing is you don't give, when you do an overload as an elementalist, your overload, you only give a little bit of duration while starting it. At the completion, you give a massive duration. So if everyone's near you by the time your overload ends, because it's relatively easy to point out, then you'll be given that overload to begin with for everyone. It's actually quite easier to monitor than most. don't think this room has anything else. Oh, well, at least I got the sword. Activate another destination. Square. Doesn't matter. That means a new destination should open now. No. Okay, so circle and square is active. Oh. I wonder if these are... Huh. Unless there's a key I forgot to pick up. No. Let's see. Yeah, because I need the triangular key. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how you change the combinations to begin with. Oh, okay. Let's... Oh! Duh. Okay, now I get it. So, refer back to this. Circle, circle, circle. Then there's circle, circle, square, circle, square. Oh, okay, I get it now. So I can only do circle, circle, square, which means I have to activate the third one. Okay. So which one determines the number? There's 1, 2, 3. Let's see what this one activates. Oh, cool.
Most impressive.
So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3.
What is this place?
We'll have to postpone that debate, I'm afraid.
Succubus, V-Rock, V-Rocklings. Oh yeah, this... I remember the Succubus. Where's the Succubus? I know they were usually magic casters in some games. There you are. Open. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's see, what do I want to start this? Until I know what's going on, here's an ice storm. Back up right here. There's a kind of cold. That'll work.
That one didn't even fight back.
Demonic influence power. Where'd the succubus go? The rock it is.
Easy on your ankles.
I do cold, fire, poison. That's gonna be funny. Alright, what do we got here? Succubus. Don't need to use any of these right now. Get them minutes.
Arcana, Evo, Malmi. Coming your way.
Ooh, nice hit.
That's the way.
More.
Oh, imagine. I've been sick. There's going to be plenty of legendary weapons.
Got ya.
Now, some weapons I've learned that you don't need to. If I learned anything when I was looking at some of the weapons, you only need to attune to use the effects, but you don't need to be attuned to use its damage bonus or effects on hit. Only just for the item properties.
Arcana.
Learned that when I was making my scimitar of the Anderfels a while back. Actually, even then, the dagger is I think it's a finesse weapon. I could give that to my bard or druid if need be.
Nice.
These creatures, they're demons.
Did we travel to their world?
Violet said Exonica was a great traveler. But other worlds?
She was clearly dealing in dangerous experiments.
This proves she was linked to demons. We're making progress.
Let's search everywhere. We need to find more.
Yeah, if I double check it, I think it says finesse. Yeah, so it'd be good for anyone with finesse. Piercing an ass. Yeah. Yeah, out of everyone available. Well, actually, even my bard wouldn't make too much use with 18. The best character to make use of that dagger would be my druid. And even then, she doesn't have to attune it. Yeah, I know. I don't place too much heavy thought. I just figured, 21 intelligence, give it to the warlock. You can't really use intelligence, but spellcaster, not a big deal. It's in the bookcase. Interplanar experiments and the triangle key. Oh yeah, the Shadow Rogue. Yeah, that would be on playthrough 3 with the Ranger. Ironically, the longsword would go really well on the paladin. Either way, if I play every... The funny thing about having these playthroughs, though, is that I got my Lost Valley, which means I got a total of 4 playthroughs I can take through Palace of Ice if I want. Except I'll have 3 characters at level 12. Well, 3 playthroughs at level 12 and the other playthroughs at level 11. Unless I want to spend the extra time overworld back and forth and get the XP to level 12. Because I thought when I had my XP bar at full at level 12, it would carry over and be like, oh, 1 battle, here's level 13. No, it starts you flat off with 12 at the XP bar at 0. For my own experimentation purposes. Alright, now to refer back to the book. So I've been in circle, circle, square. Now I need to be in circle, square, triangle, and then square, circle, triangle. So now I gotta change that lock to triangle. Turn to Telema. Decipher the diary. Free Exonica soul optional. Enter the treasure room. Circle square. If I'm right, this is the middle. There we go. Oh, that's the treasure room. Alright then. We're going to the treasure room first. And then we gotta switch to square, circle, triangle. Alright, what do you got for me in the treasure room? Ring of dark vision. Boo! Splendid plate armor, heavy armor. Superb Wahaba. About this chest. 206 gold pennies. Ooh. 4 diamonds. Sovereign, simple weapon, legendary. On Fiend does additional 4 pierce damage. Item functions, cast True Seeing at dawn. But that's only if I attune it. Effect on hit 1/6 plus 3. That's melee, light, finesse weapon. So my druid could use it too. Draconic Diary. So what is this, like a short sword or something? Oh, it's a knife. Okay, so it's a dagger. And I'll give it to the druid. She can use it. Draconic Diary. This book came with wealth of schematics. It's all written in Draconic, in terms you don't understand, some specific knowledge like Violet Godcheer. But you certainly cannot. Even though I have a character that does speak. That's funny. Let's see. Which ring do I have on? Lord Inquisitor. The strength's normally 15. Alright, well in that case, she can have it. Do I want this? Because I have dexterity based weapons, so having a strength attunement's not necessary. Alright. She doesn't need that. There's the dagger. What's that other thing that I could attune? Or is that like a wand? It might be a wand. Yeah, she's good because she's got a sword. Yeah. True sight. Four charges, 3 charges, hold. Oh, actually, I could keep that for later. That'll be handy. Abyssal Agitator, a tool. Abyssal Agitator by Exanaka. Check your crafting options. Ooh. Okay, let's see who gets access to this. Nature. Demonic essence. Applying demonic grease when but beware the consequences. Light source on dim target item. Radiant damage inflicts bone struck to self. These, you are unable to apply more grease while affected by these fumes. Applies grease to your skin. Increase spell attack to self, +2 spell, inflicts reduced class, armor. Oh, so Dawnbreak, just give to the Warlock if need be. What up, Nathan? Let's see, grants 2, damage rolls, frenzy but self. You can use your bonus action to make an extra weapon attack. Inflicts light sensitive, disadvantage by light, inflicts grease. Grants armor class, increase by 2, light hypersensitive. Okay, that would go to the barbarian. Pseudo life. And 1d8 necrotic, inflicts damage, attack disadvantage. Yikes. Your attacks are made with disadvantage, grants 10 HP gain. 2d4 temporary hit points to self. Unable to apply grease. 80 temporary hit points to inflicts vulnerable to slashing, bludgeoning, piercing. Okay, that is just, oh crap. Psychic damage, okay. Target inflicts disadvantage on saving throws against spells. Applies grease to your skin, grants advantage on saving throws against spells. Advantage on saving throws against spells becomes heavily encumbered. Speed is reduced by 4. Maybe for a healer? Let's True Strike. Okay. Creature does not emit any sound and cannot speak or cast spells with verbal component. You're unable to apply. Huh. Okay. Oh, that's right. Silenced. So no spell casting. True sight self. You can see normal and magical and can see through invisibility and illusions. But it inflicts psychic damage upon self. Take an additional 1d6 while you're damaged, inflicts upon it. So give it to a melee non-spellcaster user, and I can, if I need to worry about seeing invisibility or dark, or no need for dark vision. Oh, that takes a moonflower. I need those. I might use that. Yeah, I might use that for the Warlock. Give it a shot. There. And I think the best way to learn about demonic enhancements is basically you read about what sounds like it would be good overall, what you can live without, and what you think would work best, depending on what your setup is. And it said square, circle, triangle for this one, right? Yep. So, I want that to be square. Oh, wait. Yeah, square. And now circle. Long. Okay. Let's go. No, out of all those abyssal agitator options, though, I only saw 2 out of 5 that I might like.
An elementary mistake.
Cipher Hector's diary first. Yeah, that is square, circle, triangle. Oh, I see. The Draconic Diary. Free Exanakish Soul. Decipher the diary. Well, the first thing you gotta do is decipher the diary. So, we gotta backtrack.
Did you find anything?
And we gotta go back. How do I exit? Because we want to go see Violet. Her last words might be in her physical body somewhere in the dip, accessible from her lab. Find it for your soul. Some kind of code fitting for a spy or anyone who can read a lot of languages. Yeah, ironically, my spy bard can't even read it anyways. Maybe. Yep. Schematics appears to be about back down my gates. Draconic would you don't understand someone with specific knowledge like Violet Good Cheer would maybe exploit it, but you certainly cannot. Yeah, free snack is soul optional. Yeah, but in order to access the area, I have to decipher the diary or Hector or whatever first. So how do I exit this area if it would even let me? Or maybe I'd rest the campfire. Oh. No.
Did you find anything?
Give me that. No, I have to decipher the diary. I just can't leave the area. But the diary won't be deciphered unless I give it to Violet, and Violet's the only way I can go back is a major key. Better. I have that set to circles, square, circle, triangle. Exactly how this pulls. So I was after the treasure room.
You're not too rusty.
An elementary mistake.
Decipher Hector's diary first.
An elementary mistake.
Let's consider that. Yeah, custom minor gate instructions. Circle, circle, circle is the laboratory. Circle, circle, square is experimental function. Use with caution. Oh, Imperial Network access. Square and Sovereign needed. And Sovereign is the dagger, which means I have to activate it with her. Duh!
An elementary mistake.
What? I have Sovereign, though. Unless it's used in a keyhole. Imperial Network access. Square key and Sovereign needed. Yeah, which is the dagger and the key, which I've already got. Where's Exonacus Soul? Somewhere in the demi-plane accessible from her lab. So go to the laboratory. Okay. So where's the laboratory again? Circle, circle, circle. Alright then. Interplanar laboratory. Laboratory. And the demi-plane accessible from her lab. Find it and free her soul. So interplanar then? Let's try that then.
Well done.
Alright, here's the interplanar laboratory. Now look carefully. Already looked at that bookcase. And I think that's where I got the notes. Path between 2 points in our dimensions, so create a path short of our dimensions or planes or universes, call them what you will, other than our own. Follows that there may be who knows what other discoveries I must investigate further. It's been slow and frustrating. The intricacies tuning the dimensional harmonics, which go far beyond travel across the Solasta to create new branch in mathematics. Mana requirements exponentially larger, fortunate. Really easy to see. Well, no, all I came here before was for a key. Maybe I go back to look at the dagger again. Following the science Manacalon wizard, Exonica the traveler. Okay. So let's go to the lab and then interact with the statue, I guess.
Artistic note. Not much.
There we go. Hello, spectral dragon. How would you like to party today?
Arcana Evo Malmi.
They literally use the same image from Case and X.
A fine stroke!
That was a good hit. What's my new dagger do again? Only if it's a fiend. True sight. Unless I use true sight, would that do anything? That could be interesting. Here, let me see.
Natura Vivo Oculus.
Oh. Okay. No, in some games I've ever played, usually they have a item bar. It's like, oh, use an item and something special happens. There. I didn't waste that. Yeah, let's see how this dagger does now. Almost.
I'll get
Oh,
you
I
yet.
missed.
Yeah. You have them now.
I see it. Oh, here comes a breath attack. That was predictable. 79 acid damage? Ow! That had to hurt.
Arcana, Evo. Malmi.
No quarter given.
Oh yeah, I did. At least she took only half damage. Really? I am one spot off. This is bull. Into poison. Acid. It just felt like it because, you know what, I was one step off. Ironically, if that acid breath hit my eagle, that would have been an instant wipe on that. Fortunately, it was just a few distance too short.
Natura Evo. Pure.
I owe you one. Thanks. I feel better.
Rightful presence.
You've seen worse.
Arcana, Evo. Malmi.
Well struck.
You just want to stay out of range, don't you? Too bad, a good thing I hasted.
fret him.
Rest in pieces. Kill Exonica.
Do you think that was her? Exoniaca?
Certainly. The cataclysm killed her, but somehow her soul was trapped in this place between the worlds.
Cursed by her own experiments. Makes you think about how careful you should be with magic.
Anyway, at least now she's free.
Okay, next thing I gotta do is decipher the diary. Blood Ruby, Cloud Diamond, Lifestone. Ooh, diamond. Magnificent outfit. Ooh, that could be good. Garb of the Prudent Shield. Ironic, because that was related to Androstia. Requires attunement, short rest. Critical hits are considered neutral, +3 to ace. Armor class grants proficiency in Arcana. Shield of Faith and Death Ward. Per long rest. Ooh, okay. Looks alright. So attune it and I have 16. Oh yeah, that's true. So she has proficiency in Arcana. That's the irony. So yeah, and it gives Shield of Faith, which means even more armor class. And you don't have to, and it gives her spell options. Here, let's see how this looks. Look at the clipping in this. And ironically, it looks good. That might work on my druid. That's funny. No, you have to attune it first to get the armor class. So this would go from 13 to 16. And critical hits are considered normal hits, which means that you can't be crit. Let me double check the armor class. Armor class of 19 becomes 16. Once attuned, it should be 19. So then I'd have the same amount of armor. Yeah. And it gives her a lighter armor piece to wear. Not to mention she can't be crit either. Yeah, the tail clipping is hilarious, but it actually does look pretty decent on a Dragonborn, all things considered. Yeah, screw it. I'll leave the cloak on, just unattune it.
Thanks. feel better.
No, wait. Oh, it still says it's 16, even though you get +3. Huh. Weird. What about the spell? It's Death Ward. Prevents instant death or being reduced to 0 hit points. At least then you can cast Shield of Faith on yourself and add that to 18. Let's see. I give it to my Warlock, maybe. No, because the Warlock can get that bonus. And then I'd have to lose the beard. Actually, let me try it on for a different approach. Let's see here. Let's see how this looks.
I owe you one.
Well, it's 1 AC less. But it won't get critical at least. Whatever. Leave it like that for now. I don't mind. Okay. Now, do I have to go back and get the diary solved, or... The diary on what seems to be Hector's remains has written some kind of code. Yeah, so does my bard. See? Spycraft, spy cipher, additional languages. What if I do it this way? Because you certainly cannot. Unless it's bugged. Either way, I took care of Exonica. Let's see if I can have access to the area now. So I have the Sovereign equipped as well. Yeah, it's attuned and equipped. Cast Trucy. Does more damage on fiends. Alright, so square, circle, triangle. Actually, since she has it equipped, let's have her do the switches. Sovereign equipped.
I know
Because the game likes to be finicky sometimes. Adric gate function activated. Decipher Hector's diary first. Okay, can I leave the area then? Since I took care of Exonika's soul. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I opened the map. Although it's been like so I came in through here. I'm gonna key up Decipher Hector's diary and see what pops up on the wiki then. Or whatever site. Free soul includes okay. Tried to leave with Sovereign, inventory not equipped, equipped not attuned, and equipped and 4. Am I doing something wrong? This is a culprit. The one that solved it for me was a black book named Encrypted Diary, retains the title even after deciphering. A black book? Did I even pick up a black book? Found it. Apparently I was reading the wrong damn book. I feel like a moron now. Because I thought it was the Draconic Diary. Test 1, 2, 3, Cypher is a massive G2 plan. Yeah. Now you can return to Violets. Tell Ruud and Leah about Hector, optional. Oh, look what highlighted now. Alright, now let's see if I can actually access the area while I'm at it. Cannot fast travel as the path is blocked. Oh? All right. All right, now let's activate and see what happens.
An extraordinary jump.
Literally, I spent, what, 5 minutes because of a black book? Ooh, party teleportation. So all it does is literally, it functions as a major gate. At this point, I'd rather go through Overland because this is optional, so we'll talk to them.
Look who's here.
Did you find anything?
We found a dead Sorak and his coded diary. The man you knew as Hector.
Oh no, I can't believe it.
At least now you can mourn.
How is it possible? For years, he was like a father to me.
He was managing multiple operations over the marches.
I'll copy this and spread the word.
Good idea. We need to continue our research here. We need to go.
Thank you for finding him.
Strike true.
Oh, at least now I'm gonna have. Oh, hey, talk to them, and I got 1,000 XP for that. Sweet. Oh, wrong way. I gotta take the long way around because I got crafting recipes, and at the same time, any encounters means free XP. I like the overland. There we go. Make like, oh, look, troops. They're all surprised. They're in the right position. I think this area is going to scream Kona cold. And just because, here's a tier 7.
And the winner is me.
Alright, let's try out Gravity Crush.
Natura Muto Mal. One foe down.
Arcana Enchant.
Prepare! You've seen worse.
Natura vivo. Almes.
That I like.
Arcana Necro. Malvis.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Another victory.
Oh, I forgot that this spell doesn't do. Yeah, there was like chill, but they didn't give you anything on it yet to the city.
Natura hondo. Almes.
More.
Well, now that I know I have access to the scavengers, just with their billboard and all that, I don't have to worry about picking up junk. Yeah, I have to tune that for later, but not a concern. Oh, a funny thing I've just noticed. Oh, I still have my beard for a bit. That's hilarious. Now we're losing the beyond. Oh! Since I got the top piece and I got proficiency with Arcana, I can now use the Rosary on my Warlock, because I normally couldn't. That's interesting. Learn something new. Make some life stones if I want. Well, apparently that was because of the background. A cultist. Hidden knowledge. And yet the irony is that my Warlock was the enchanter in the first place. Oh, you have to put... Okay. Oh, at least I made 2 healer amulets, so that'll come in handy if I ever need it. What's this do again? Actually, I'll make this, because they don't require attunement. And I don't know if anyone has any boots on. Oh, young dragons. I think this is the reason why I prefer Overworld versus just the major gates, because I like having the fun in between. Got a young black dragon and 2 young green dragons. You know, the funny thing is, whatever people want to complain about, it's funny because the hypocrisy of that is that I actually like the encounters to begin with. Like, overworld encounters are just an excuse for me to try out all the new spells and stuff I got. Oh, they want less encounters. What they should have been doing... If they want less encounters, what they should have done is picked a monk who can't be surprised, and at the same token, set the travel parameter to slow and increase the traveling speed in the background. Like, I have the increased travel speed, but I always set it to normal because normal or fast, it'll give me what I want. Like, people just like complaining for the sake of complaining. Ooh, actually, that would be a good spot if I could nail it. Oh, just a little closer.
A little light is always welcome.
Arcana, Necro,
Sunbeam blinds enemies. 66 necrotic, nice. Yeah, Sunbeam does light damage, but also blinds enemies, and a blinded enemy sets me up for an advantageous roll. Advantage rolls. Acid breath.
You are a valued comrade.
Yeah, which is generally just focus on spells or item effects.
Again! Harder!
I'll tag it. Now let's heal everyone up. Actually, incoming nuke!
Arcana, Necro, Malleus!
Good.
That was 2700 XP almost. 2 encounters and now it's near 14. I haven't really checked much. Said McCoy or whatever his name is. Let's see. I can double check the news. Oh yeah, our new Prime Minister's Carney.
Hey, you're back! So, how was the trip?
Unbelievable. You're going to love what we found there.
Oh, well, don't keep me in suspense.
Hexanaica definitely travelled to other places, other worlds even.
Dear Maraiki, did you find any writing?
Of course, it's here, all in Draconic, encrypted.
Oh, by the way, we found Hector.
God, I almost had forgotten. So what about my theory?
He was a Sorak for sure.
Ruad owes me 100 gold pieces.
He had a bunch of notes on him, also in code. They list Sorak infiltration plans throughout the whole of the Eastern Kingdoms.
Really? We must tell the authorities. Some of them might still be active. High Rock? I know that place. It's an outpost in the marches. My friend Garrett runs it. He might be in danger. I have to go.
Wait, can you decipher Ixanaika's books?
Yes, given time. But my friend...
We'll take care of that, if you'll stay and transcribe the books for us.
Fine. High Rock's not too far. Tell Garrett I sent you. And find that Sorak infiltrator.
You got it.
And I'll just equip these for the sake of equipping them. Since I got no particular reason. Back on the road again. Oh, I can make that and cast chain lightning every time I get a rough blue diamond. Well, granted, you also have to have it equipped in your consumable slot too. Or go through the menu. Actually, speaking of which, apply grease to weapon or... Oh, okay, it tells you you can apply it to the skin or your weapon. So it acts as a light source, inflicts radiant damage. Spell attack. Armor class is reduced by 3. Wonder how long the grease lasts for. Duration 1 minute. And you can carry a stack of 3 at a time. No, the irony is you can, if it only lasts for a minute, the irony is you can actually apply it to your spellcaster, increase their spell damage, then at least
it's me.
Start off strong.
You, but what are you doing here?
Violet Goodcheer sent us.
Huh? What is it now? Does she need a hand destroying something?
Sounds like she has quite a reputation.
You know, shock arcanists.
We're here because we found the remains of Hector in Telema.
You did?
And he was a Sorak.
No surprise there.
We found documents about his plans, including an operation in this very castle.
Soraks. On my watch. Impossible.
They're very good at making people think that.
You're the experts. What do you propose?
If you'll allow us, we'll conduct an investigation.
Fine. Yeah, but don't forget, these people are fighting for the Principality. So don't go throwing accusations around lightly.
Of course.
So, how do we proceed?
This weapon Exonica made, it's got me thinking.
The Sovereign?
Yes, it allows us to use true sight. What if it could reveal a shapeshifter?
It's worth a try.
Uh,
Hey, we have a new letter from Marshal Sunblaze.
dude keeps sending us letters.
Non-detection. You don't see that every day.
These guys have something to hide.
Wanting privacy is not a crime.
Anyway, I think we have our list of suspects. Let's talk to them.
And be ready for anything.
Love letter. Meet me tonight at the stables.
We need to talk.
Of course. It's an honor to meet heroes such as yourselves.
Well, Brennan, we believe there's a Sorak infiltrator here somewhere.
What? Here? In the fort? That's ridiculous. The commander would have noticed.
They're almost perfect shapeshifters and imitators.
There are things you cannot fake.
Care to elaborate?
No.
If you suspected someone in this garrison, who would that be?
What? No, I can't do that. If he hears about this, he's gonna hate me forever.
So it's a he?
What? No!
Come on, you've already said too much.
All right, fine. But it's just, the man's weird, that's all.
Name?
Wayne Taylor. He acts strange sometimes.
Sorak infiltrators don't normally make that kind of basic mistake.
See, I'm bad at this.
We'll come back to you.
Clear skies.
A word, please? What's your name, soldier?
Lorna Myton. Am I in trouble?
Why would you be?
I don't know. But you're questioning people.
We are.
If there's anything you want to come clean about, now's the time.
I've nothing to say.
We will find out. Eventually.
Did you notice anything strange recently?
Strange? Like what?
Maybe one of your comrades behaving in a strange way?
Not that I can remember. No, I don't think so.
You're not exactly helping.
You're not exactly being clear about what you're looking for.
A Sorak infiltrator.
Blessed Mariah. You think that's what I am?
Possibly.
That's preposterous.
So is it someone else?
We're done here.
Oh. A hidden message. Operation canceled. Stand by for further instruction.
Attain hut!
At ease, soldier.
Corporal First Class Ethan Cook at your service.
Well, Corporal, we're looking for a Sorak infiltrator. Here, among your comrades.
By all the gods, you suspect me?
Everyone is a suspect.
Really?
Yes, you too.
But I'm a loyal soldier of the Principality.
Why would anyone say any different?
My record's clean. Check with the commander.
We will. You do seem awfully nervous, though.
And why not? I fought hard to make a career here. And now this?
Do you suspect anyone else?
Well, sure. Lorna. She's left her guard post at night more than once. I've caught her a couple times, reported her. The commander doesn't seem to care.
We know enough.
Hey there.
Clear skies, soldier.
I'm Wayne Taylor, crossbowman.
We're investigating a possible Sorak infiltration.
Sorax? Here? That's a strange notion.
You know they can shapeshift into anyone. Mimic them.
I know what a Sorak is.
So you could be one of them.
I suppose so, but I'm not. Is that really how you investigate people? Just ask them if they're Sorax?
That's only the beginning. We've unmasked a lot of them already.
Yeah, I've heard about the things you've done.
You don't seem too impressed.
I'm just a simple farmer's son. Not like all these rich people and city types.
Do you resent them?
Sometimes. They don't like me.
And if you had to say, who do you think would be the traitor?
Don't know. Lorna? She's a real bootlicker. Brennan, maybe. He's hiding something for sure. Could be anyone. Except the commander, of course.
Understood. Thanks for your time.
Well, I don't know what to think.
We have some possible suspects. Let's go back and put some more pressure on them.
Do you think we have enough evidence to accuse anyone?
We should search the place. There might be some clues.
One of them's definitely a Sorak. Let's not be shy about it.
One was a love letter to meet in the stables, and the other one's about operations canceled. Q's optional.
Ah, so you're back.
We are. You wear a non-detection device. Why?
Privacy?
We need you to take it off.
No need. I've got to say, you're not very good at this. Well, it doesn't matter if my operation's been discovered. As long as I take your heads.
What are the odds the first person I talk to? Among Us. Find the traitor straight away. That was just a fluke for me for that trophy. I'm not complaining.
Arcana, Evo, Malmi.
Try again!
Oh, that's right, you don't have grease equipped now. Not that I remember. Rage! Anytime you make a barbarian, just name it Grog. I feel rage.
You like it?
Okay, that takes care of that magic caster.
Death reaches out for you.
Slash and cold, someone must be using.
Again! Harder!
But I can't go again.
Impressive.
You contenders. Actually, this gives me a fun idea. Oh wait, can't hit more than one. Okay. Actually, I want to try this out.
Arcana Encho Malmis.
That sucked. Granted the fact that they don't gain any proficiency based on your stats, and they have a stat, and all they do is, a majority of them have a static effect of 13 to 17 or something like that. Oh, in that case, what I should be doing is something like guidance. Or enhance ability. Oh, dang it. Danielle Caldwell is nearly dead.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Save him! Actually, I still got Spirit Guardians. I forgot about that spell quite a while. Where's my other one? Yeah, that's why identify creatures comes exceptionally handy. Because it fills out the entire bestiary, it gives you their entire stats. Yeah. But the irony is that these Soraks are also humanoids as well. Yeah, let's try this again just for fun.
Arcana Encho Malmis.
Immune to the mind-dominated condition anyway.
A fine stroke!
Well, yeah. Well, for this one, it proved that they were immune to the mind dominating, which the game won't let you know about that. And it's like, oh, you failed to roll, but when you do roll, they're immune to it. Oh, by the way, sorry, you wasted a spell slot.
For a song.
Sorry about the mess.
You were right. I never would have guessed. Ugly bastard.
They shouldn't come back now. They're too busy with Galavan.
So, it's true.
They have a grip on Galavan's royal family somehow. There's no other explanation.
Well, let's hope we win this war.
We need to go. More
Yeah,
Sorax
that's
to
why
find.
data miners are
Be on your
effective.
way then. And say hello to Violet if you see her.
We will. Stay in the light, Garad.
Strike true.
Lost a love letter and hidden message. Return to Violet's. Back to the road again. Yeah, in the stables. Well, at least I got an unintentional trophy. 25% chance wasn't bad.
How did it go?
You were right. One of Garad's troopers was a Sorak infiltrator.
Sweet Mother Marike, you killed it?
We did. Garad sends his regards.
That's good. Now, I've made some progress on Exanika's notes.
You haven't finished?
You didn't exactly leave me a lot of time. Though I'm glad for Garrett, of course. It's very fragmentary, and there are a lot of references to older times, but I have some clues. There is a passage, somewhere up north. A gate to the demon realms. There's a fortress, or prison, guarded by someone. Through a pact with Exanica. I don't think it's the Snow Alliance. It's something else.
What about the Pact of the Claw?
Where did you hear that name?
Vigdis told us about it. An old tradition.
It does. Yes, that word could mean claw in a way, I guess. Well, if that's it, this pact has a representative of sorts. A speaker.
Which means this old pact is much more important than Victus thought.
More than anyone thought. Who was that elder Vigdis talked about?
You must be speaking about Gorm the Wise.
Yes, that's it. Vigdis said she could have sent us to him too.
Great. You can go to the White City through my gate. Gorm has one too.
And I thought those were rare.
Well, not anymore. Anyway, I need to clarify some more points here. As soon as I have more, I'll jump through my gate and bring you the news.
Understood.
Thanks for your help, Violet.
Let's go meet this Gorm.
Sorry, but if not going through the gate's not an option, I don't mind. Oh, White Rock City's all the way over there. It's a bit cold, isn't it? Reach Val Kapoo. Well, that trophy took forever to activate, I guess. Roaming Beasts, Badlands Eagles, and I guess looks like an elemental. And we're surprised. Oh, an ice elemental. Oh, and a Remres. Yeah, have a good day. This ice elemental be capable of. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Now it's conjure fire elemental for starters.
Natura Ponto Viribe.
Another victory!
Hi, Luna. Hey.
Kind of like that.
Well, this Dreadful Omens is a nice spell to have.
Arcana Encho.
Again! Harder!
Only the last blow matters.
slow.
Actually, the irony is, if I don't use a level 7 spell, I can always use it for someone else.
Never stood a chance.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Come on, you can do better.
Palpable hit.
Oh, I can level up. Bard spellcasting. Pick 2 spells. Magical secrets. Choose any spells that include them and include this starting on your next turn as an action. Sing a song of hope to help allies within 6 cells. Grant them resistance to all damage and advantage on their saving throws until the end of the next turn. If you take damage, you must do a con saving throw, or Song of Hope will end. Let's see, unlearn spell. I don't really need that. Take symbol, in case I ever want to try that out. Yeah, I'll take that anyways. Let's take that. Magical secrets, cantrip or spell. Pick any. This will be fun. That's a lot of level 1 spells. But the good news is now I can actually look. Oh, even Hunter's Mark. The better question is, what ones am I going to choose? Well, there's Bless, if I ever would need that concentration spell. But let's see, I want to look at all these spells first. Level 2. Acid arrow is pretty helpful. Level 3 spells. Just what I've always wanted, a bard that can cast fly. Level 4 spells. Oh, there's identify creatures if I want to make use of that. Bludgeoning damage. Acid damage. Yeah, I'm going to be looking at these spells carefully and figuring it out. There's a fireball if I want that. Level 4. Level 5 spells. I don't think I have flawless concentration, otherwise taking Conjure Elemental would be interesting to have another one. Blade Barrier. Conjure Fey again. Chain Lightning. Harm. Devastating necrotic damage. Okay. Freezing Sphere. That was a fun one. Ooh, I get to see all the level 7 spells. Let's see what we got. Conjure Celestial. Creature or challenge that fights alongside. If you lose, the creature is dismissed. Delayed Blast Fireball? What the hell? Detonating when a creature enters in its space or when the spell ends. Firestorm. Divine Word. Otter is a divine word that inflicts various negative conditions on enemies you can see based on their HP. Also banishes all celestials, elementals, fays, and fiends if they fail their saving throws. Okay, that could be interesting. Here we are. Spell effects based on HP. Instantly killed Fae, Celestial that worked. Blinded, deafened, or stunned. Deafened and blinded or deafened. It says based on their HP, and now the irony is, well, there really isn't a lot of HP to choices for that. What about this? What can I summon? What the hell's a Melek? Vertical? Raw? Coltal? I have zero idea what these are. Earn 2 spell slots over set. +1 summoned creature. Huh. Prismatic Spray. Each randomly affected by 1 or 2 roll following effects. Does fire, acid, lightning, at poison, or frost damage. Or it can inflict paralyze or blind. I mean, that's a weird one. Oh, 10, 6. Okay. I actually want to try Conjure Celestial, but I don't know if I would like it or not. And a flip note is I don't even know what hell any of these are. Coltel, I'm thinking of those Final Fantasy tigers. Weird. Slashing damage. I can always do that. I'll throw a blast device in the mix. Well, regardless, I only have one spell slot, so I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, it does psychic damage. Oh, heal. Do I want another? That's a range of 6. This is the range of 30. You know what? I need a strong spell that I can use with an AoE effect. So I'm going to take Freezing Sphere. I like the blast damage within reason. Chain Lightning might be a better option in this case, but this will go with my Cone of Cold. Prismatic Spray looks like it could be a ton of fun. Just because, but I have a ton of that, and it's only like one slot, so yeah. If I were to use this, I'd probably use it on a Dragonborn, just to make it even more fun. Yeah. I feel like clerics or paladins might have access to that. Don't need Flame Strike. Don't really need that as much as I could. I got Spirit Guardians, which I can always use if I feel the need for an AoE. Ooh, or I could get my Bard to have Counterspell. Right now, my only option for Counterspell is my Warlock. DC plus 10 spell level. Yeah, in other words, if I know what a spell is, like kind of cold, I can negate it. Or if I get lucky to negate, because some of the newer ones can cast Gravity Slam. You know what, I don't need Counterspell that badly. Might take Fireball, just because it's got a long range, and it gives me an access to fire damage. Plus, another reason is it gives me access to AoE. Because I got Dreadful Omen for that case, too. My level 5's kind of cold. My level 6 is Freezing Sphere, because that's like Fireball, but an Ice Ball. And 7, I got Regenerate if I need an emergency heal. Simple might be good. I kind of want to take Conjure Celestial, but at the same token is I don't know. Level 4, you got Dreadful. Level 3. Actually, level 3, I got Mass Healing and Spirit Guardians. So there's that. Do I want Fireball? I'm thinking I want either Fireball or... You know what, my Bard's practically a spellcaster at this point, so if I run out of slots, I can use another. Like Dreadful, I can increase it to level 4 or 5. And I have my backup heal. 6 and 7. Polarity's more for single targets. Don't even remember if I got Flawless Concentration on this character. I mean, if I don't, I get access to my additional ability points or feats later. These are one slot. Why would I want to have... Yeah. I don't know. Mostly just because I like, oh, every spell I can have. Oh, maybe I want this one or that one. I got a Fireball. I'm sitting at... And Another thing is Dreadful Omen, whenever I use it, it doesn't hurt allies. So it's my safe spell compared to Fireball. Short range, but it can also inflict fear. And this one. Longer range. Eldritch Blast cantrip. Okay, that's hilarious. At casters levels 5, 11, and 17, plus 1 target. So I can get a cantrip with 3 options and add force damage. That'd be tempting. Because then I have an offensive spell I can continuously use. So, yeah. Problem is with this thing is I only can pick 2, and I'm like, oh man. I have my longbow. But my bow doesn't handle it, then it's like, there you go. You know what, my charisma's 20, and I think charisma's used in my spell casting for Bard. And as much as I want to use the other one, my contra. Yeah. This one's a saving throw, isn't it? Saving throw, wisdom. That means I'll have an offensive cantrip I can use. Screw it. Am I going to hate myself for it? No. Did I want to take a couple of other spells? I was looking at Fireball, Counterspell, Conjure Celestial was on my mind. But this will give me a bit more flexibility. My Warlock does Eldritch Blast a lot better, but this will give me a viable cantrip, which means I can target 3, and I don't have to worry about having my longbow equipped most of the time. So I can compare it for usage, at least. Because my longbow does piercing and all that, and Eldritch does force. Spirit Rage. When you reach level 14, you can use Spirit Rage on your Kindred Spirit as a bonus action. It becomes stronger for 1 minute and gains the following bonuses: AC and damage bonus, second attack. The game still wants me to take Longstrider. Actually, if enemies surround my druid, that gives me an idea. I don't care for heat metal at this point. Thunder Wave. Makes 0 sense, but with all the spells I got, I'll take Resurrection on a Druid, because why not? Even if I never use it. Frightful Strike while raging. The first creature you hit with a melee wisdom will become frightened until the end of the turn. Next level, I get Persistent Rage. And as long as I'm not wearing heavy armor, I'll have a lot of benefits. Time Warp. Starting at 14th level on your turn, you can take one additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action. That could be interesting. Oh, level 15, I get to learn 8 level spells. Woo! That's going to be fun. Okay, unlearn spell. Well, I found that Dominate Person wasn't exactly as handy or fun. And I don't really need any of those. I might take Dimension Door. Higher spell slots, all this does is increase duration. Thunder damage. Could take Vampire Touch. Yeah, that could be fun. Screw it. Sometimes the best thing to do is go with whatever makes sense. Otherwise, I'm going to get a headache thinking about it. We're surprised again, but we get to fight the same creatures. She got frozen.
Got ya!
quickly pay.
Touché!
Yeah, fear. Fear the barbarian. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't look like Gravity Slam is a... Doesn't look like it affects my party members. Even though it says everyone in a specific area, but... You know what? You don't know until you try something, so... Let's see.
One foe down.
That answered my question. Usually when I look at it, it depends on if I see a indicator or not.
Again! Harder!
Time warp. Okay, time warp could be interesting, so let's see how that works out.
Arcana Encho.
Yeah, Dreadful Omens won't hit. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Arcana Encho.
Go to hell!
The irony is you can't use a level 6 or 7 slot because it's trait based. It's frightening.
Wait till the next one.
How does that feel?
Arcana Evo Malmi.
So I guess since I'll have a long rest soon, I want to see how useful Regenerate is. So occasional 1 HP recovery. That did like 26.
Thanks. I feel better.
Oh, that's cool. JC will get 17. $22. Wow. I need a flaming item.
Natura Hondro Malmis.
Okay, so Spirit Rage could be fun. Yeah, screw it. I'll just make more of these. The only use they practically have is leather armor of survival or whatever it was before. So anyways, I'm going to take a small break. Once the city loads in. So I'll save it. But as usual, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Solasta.
Clear sky, sir. Are you Gorm the Wise?
Ah, yes. The heroes of the Rift. My eldest daughter had quite a few things to say about your stubbornness.
You're Hertha Gormstorter's father?
Indeed. She represented the antiquarians in the Legacy Council.
Before she left.
Only to supervise our war effort, since the Alliance was drawn into the fray. Anyway, Lady Kaikonen told me what you're after. Demons. And yet you come from Master Gucci's laboratory.
We learned a lot about Exonica the Traveler.
The Manakalan Master, yes. That's her specialty, not mine.
What can you tell us about the Pact of the Claw?
Since Lady Kaikonen told me about it, I reopened a number of books. This pact was sealed even before the Cataclysm. No wonder it has faded in our memories. I'm just starting to rediscover it. I need more time.
What is the Speaker in the Pact of the Claw?
It seems to be an honorary title.
Nothing about being a guardian of something?
The original term for Speaker is an old-fashioned Dwarven. It can be interpreted in various ways. Keeper, Father, Leader, although despite the claws being transmitted...
Reminds me of the trophy at the end of the game.
No speaker has
or whatever,
been
the
chosen
speakers
for
from
hundreds
what
of
clan?
years. It would require the 5 clan chiefs to join here and take a vote.
Any advice on navigating the White City?
You should just know that it's a time of unrest. Refugees from the north are flooding the gates.
What's happening?
I have no idea. They're fleeing something.
You've been a great help. We believe that the Pact, Exonica, the demons, are all linked.
And you worry about the Pact not having its speaker?
You said the 5 clan chiefs need to choose one.
Yes. And it will require the heroes of the Rift to reunite these 5 individuals. They're all stuck in their own clan's problems. I haven't seen them here in years.
Maybe, but if we're right, Without a speaker, their problems will become much worse. Where can we find them?
I suggest you try to meet their representatives in this very city. Then you'll see how hard your task will be.
Can we count on you to continue reading your books?
Of course. I'll send for you as soon as I find out more.
Thank you.
Representatives,
We have a new
and
letter
all
buried
that tells me is
We should write
that
him back. Give some information about what we discovered.
now I can learn about the rest of the clans. Another letter from Sunblaze. Alright, anyways, as I said, I'm going to save it. And I will see you shortly.